Hello everyone, this is Steven2000 here and welcome back to another video here today, and we're going to be continuing with Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. So last time we ended off from finishing Sinogo, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to Pingate, and I believe I have to turn up the volume just a little bit, probably somewhere around to 30. So now we're in Hangate, which this level is pretty interesting. It's like one of those up the river levels that were in Crash Bandicoot, the first one, for of course on this PlayStation 1. Not playing on the original, like the original console, like the actual original, since I'm using like pretty complicated hookup to be able to even record this. And oh yeah, by the way, see that timer in the bottom right hand corner? Our job is to beat that timer in order to get something special for the heck of it. So we're gonna go ahead and do exactly just that. So, okay. Okay, alright. Let's see if we can beat it though, the timer. Okay, ooh, that was pretty close. So far I have not gotten any checkpoints. You'll see why in just a second. You might call it a waste of what I'm gonna do after I'm like done beating the timer and whatnot. Okay, but anything for the ow for the win. Okay, it's okay. We got like a matter of 6 seconds left. As you can see, beating that timer will allow you to get this gem. And oh yeah, by the way, when you collect stuff like gems and crystals in the level, press triangle on the PlayStation 1 controller, and look at that, it appears at the bottom of the screen, that gem and crystal. We're going to go ahead and kill ourselves, and you'll see why. It's going to spawn us back to the checkpoint, our first checkpoint that we got, so we are able to run through the level again, but this time getting all the boxes and then making it to the end of the level, which will allow us then to get the gem, because yes, by the way, we can get all the boxes since we got the blue gem, which was from the first level of absolutely not breaking any boxes at all in the first level going through to get the blue gem, and we got it already, so we are able to... Wait a minute, I really forgot some boxes. Yes, I did. Sorry, my bad. I thought I was still doing something else, but okay. This time I'm gonna get the boxes. I'm very sorry, I know. I am kind of forgetful sometimes, just gonna warn you real bad. I'm kind of forgetful in some situations like this. Ow. Okay. Oh, whatever, as long as I got through. It was like a jet board or whatever that was I was riding on. I'm not sure exactly and specifically what it is. And yeah, by the way, this is a bonus round pad. So, okay. Yeah, and these things, both of them go up to 10 hits, hitting bottom or top of the boxes. Sorry, I had to kind of burp, so I'm gonna say excuse me. Enough of you guys probably did not hear me, like burping, but still. I think it's kind of impolite of myself to not say excuse me, so I'm going to say excuse me, and I already did. Oh yeah, extra lives. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I think this is the controller that I'm using. It's some kind of different type of modeled controller that I'm using. There's a reason why I can't use like the analog stick, the left analog stick. Just hope it works okay with the D-pad that I'm using on the controller then, so alright. Since after all the old PlayStation 1 controllers, I mean I got the old one where it's just, it only has the D-pad to move with and has absolutely no analog stick at all, no analog switch button that turns on the analog sticks to be functional. It's like the type I have doesn't have that, so that could be the problem in case here. So who knows at this point, right? So, yeah, bouncing off of them. Okay, just do that. And jump over the nitro boxes, because remember, on one single touch and they explode on impact. So we're going to just go through here over to here, because there is a switch that we need to hit for those boxes back to appear, and yeah, dodge those. Oh, by the way, the controls are pretty simple. You use the D-pad or the left analog stick, and you press the X button, circle button, square button, but not the triangle button, but square, circle, and X button allows you to boost through by just simply tapping them or pressing the buttons. So other than that, yeah, the X button, circle button, and square button, pushing those buttons while on this jet boat makes Crash boost through, so and boosting off of these. But just going off regularly off of these won't get you all the boxes, so you have to absolutely go straight at it and press one of those buttons that makes crash boost. And yeah, sometimes they also end up going through over these ramps and whatnot. Oh boy, okay. So okay, we're making it through, and this is where the nitro box switch is anyways, so yeah, you have to like get this. And look at those two piranha plants over there, they're standing there just doing nothing. Can't get me because I think they're just supposed to be like all background level design, I suppose, but... Oh, what was that? Yeah, it's doing the slide jump off those, it just seems more safer. Yeah, and you just walk onto the flyboard or whatever, I'm not sure what this thing's called. I think I've heard it somewhere before what it's called, but I kind of forgot now, so I'm just gonna call it a jet board in water. Of course, like going up a river, so this is like a different style of going up a river in the levels now. Yeah, doing this slide and spin at the last frame of kind of like when Crash is about to do a stopping animation from him stopping himself sliding, like your main tactic of speedrunning this game. Slide spinning. So yeah, we got the crystal. Okay, yeah. It's a pretty exciting game. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
So, okay, Dr. Neo Cortex, who seems to be acting like he's all good and stuff. But hey, that shouldn't be expected since this title of the game Trikes Back. So, yeah. So it's kind of gives out and being obvious of what's going to happen in the end. Because, yeah, you can just land and spin them on them, like so. For sure we'll get them to get spun away. And by the way, you instantly collect the masks, so which I forgot to mention, I forgot to mention in the last episode is, yes, you're able to like spin the Aku Aku mask boxes, like the boxes of Aku Akus with the face on it. Yeah, you can just spin them and you automatically collect them. They don't drop as items for you to run over and pick up like it was in the first, where you had to run over and pick up the mask as soon as you broke the box. But however, you just instantly collect it just by breaking the box, see? Don't even have to pick it up, which is also another problem solved, which is cool. Yeah, by the way, you can only jump on those birds. And by the way, those are the ones with the saws on their backs, those turtles. You're able to spin them, you have to spin them, because I mean, there's no other way unless you slide like so. Yeah, and these are just armadillos. Yeah, and like everyone likes to say this is like the best and true Crash Bandicoot game. I can also see why, because this is like a pretty good game in general. This game is pretty good. Even though if I do got my own personal favorites, but still. I'm gonna, after hitting that switch, we're gonna want to backtrack. You'll see why. So, okay, so we're just making it back through carefully. Okay, I've been recording like 8 minutes. Oh, okay, I spinned it out the edge there. Okay, well I'm back to here. So, okay then. So now I know you can't spin and jump. Like, oh wait, you can. Like slide and spin and jump. Okay, then you can. I guess I just didn't press it quick enough. Yeah, the Wumpa fruits are not really worth collecting. This is not going good so far. And by the way, so as you can see, I still have my extra life total in the upper right hand corner, the top right hand corner. So I still have my extra life total from when I saved the game. So the game actually now also saves your extra lives that you have. Because in the first one, it didn't even save it at all. Since the whole point, I guess, because the reason why they added the password feature, so they couldn't really do much about it. So every time when you load up the game, even if you have it on memory card, you still load it up with only 5 extra lives technically, since there's this thing that's getting a 0 extra life, being at 0 and still being alive. Stuff like that. I don't know. So far I have not gotten the game. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, the board space and whatnot. Almost kind of forgot that out of hand until I heard it. Notification sound and whatnot from the. Yeah, see, you can slide them and be able to bounce on those ones as well. By simply just sliding them like so, you can bounce on them. See, they're like the first turtles in from the first game, except modified by. Because believe it or not, these enemies are like pretty much being commanded by Nitrous Brio trying to stop us from collecting the crystals. The reason why they're in this level. So yeah, and hitting that switch back there caused these boxes to appear. These 4 boxes, I believe all 4 of these boxes. And don't worry, there's like only one more box on the left side, I believe. If I'm correct, I believe on the left side there's only one more box. There's only one box left over there to get. And oh boy, I forgot about that turtle, so hold on. Okay, so getting back to this side, I got back to where I was. Sort of, in a way. But alright. So yeah, here's the crystal that we're supposed to get. Not absolutely sure if there's any more boxes back here. Okay. Yeah, there's no more boxes. That was the only box right over there. And oh boy, boy. Okay then, the game hates me. So hold on. So going back in this box and we're out of here. I just like lost a total of 4 extra lives on this area. I've been spending more than half an hour long. I'm just kidding. But still, getting pretty irritating, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. Okay, let's see if we can do the skip, and I did not. However, you can also bounce off the moles to get out here. Yeah, like so. You can bounce off the moles by jumping on them and holding X to go at the highest length of your jump. Oh yeah, by the way, these crates right here, you cannot spin them, you cannot bounce on them. However, you have to go up in the air and do the slam by pressing R1 in the air or the circle button, since those both seem to do it. Oh boy. Thank you, game, for doing a long death scene there, wasting my time, okay. Yeah, you can just spin those boxes, as you can see, you can just spin it. Okay. Like so, and yes, and these ones, yeah, you gotta like jump up in the air and then body slam on those ones that have like metal edges around them. So yeah, that's like the only way to break those metal boxes. And yes, yeah, that's like the main reason why they also made this crawling animation and whatnot, because you're supposed to crawl underneath obstacles like that. And yeah, same thing, you gotta body slam these metal crates that are like outlined in metal, that are caged in metal pretty much, in order to break them, in order for them to count your box. So now this is going to be a bit tricky. As you see, we made it over here by landing on that metal box. Now we're going to land on this one and that one. And get these 2 boxes over that now just appeared, which are 2 extra lives, and they don't count your extra life totals until you beat it. And as you can see, now they're going to break instantly, because 1, they act like those all... Oh boy. I swear I pushed it back, game. I swear I pushed it back. Okay, let's try this bogus stuff again. I swear I pushed left on the D-pad, but then it made Crash just go ahead a little bit more, possibly trying to make him turn around, which is completely bogus. So now you got to be like absolutely spot on, careful on those boxes. So yeah, I can tell it has broken air jumping, because I mean, I know Mario. Mario doesn't play that way. He instantly turns around when you push backwards on a 2D Mario game, but this game is just unforgiving with its jumping. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Besides, this is the last level that will have the pits in, because this level we're playing right now will be the last level that we'll have the pits in, so we might as well just show off the skipping part when we can. So we finished the level, spent quite enough quality time on that level, but anyways, we'll go ahead and just, you know, continue on with our day. However, you can cancel out Crash's dance by pressing the triangle button, which we're going to do, so we don't want to waste time. So we're going to go to Crash Dance. Excuse me, I kind of didn't say that just right. As you can see, oh wait a minute. So this is a level where you're running towards the camera, huh? Oh, doesn't this sound familiar before to the first game? Oh yeah. It's a boulder level, but it's a snow boulder level, so a little bit different, and also there's more difficult obstacles like those. Those don't kill you, but they slow you down. And yes, and he does an animation like that right when he gets in here from that thing. yes, checkpoints, and yes, the same thing. We can die as many times as we want, and still get the gems by, like, you know, getting all the boxes and beating the level, of course. Yeah, but do not definitely want to touch those mine pads or whatever they are. So yeah, that time he didn't do the animation where he was like falling into there and tripping from getting away from the boulder. Or you can do the slide. Ooh, yes, and those will instantly kill you. Since these levels, I think these levels seem to get rid of your masks, I believe. I don't know completely. I think they're just like the first game where they take away your masks, and then you're just like left with tactics of doing it deathless. Or 0 damage, 0% damage. It's pretty much what this game kind of wants you to do at most times. Trust me, this game wants you to do it kind of like all the time. And here's the crystal up level, because remember, we gotta absolutely collect those if we're gonna even get anywhere. Because otherwise, if we don't, if we end up like missing one in the level, we have to go back to the level in order to trigger for us to go to the boss, you know. Oh yeah, and this tricky spin. Oh, I did that. Okay, cool. Just gonna do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's gonna take some time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the X button off that last one. So we're able to get through. Don't really care about the 1% at this point. What's this level XP? Yeah, it still keeps going, adding to your Wumpa Fruit total. They act the same in this game as well. Collect 100 of them to get you an extra life, 1 extra life, of course. So they're just kind of like your Mario coins and like the 2D Mario games and sort of 3D Mario games as well, I believe. Yeah, like a couple and a few 3D Mario games, like the 3D platform, you know, where you get to run around like this, like free roam kind of type thing. Yeah, that box gets broken by that, doesn't it? Y'all saw that box broke, but I didn't pull up the box total all the time. My inventory, basically what they like to call this is inventory. Yeah, it definitely did not count that towards the you get crushed by the boulder, of course. Except I don't know what it really looks like in the first game. I think all it does is shows Crash falling over. It's just all dark around him and doing the dance animation. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be like hardcore hard, basically. This is like meant for hardcore gamers, technically, what I'm thinking. Oh, it does not let me stand right there. Okay, fine. Fine. I see how you like to play this game. You like to play an unfair type of Mario style. Yeah, this game just likes to play it unfair. And you see, now it broke that box now, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off from here when I get there, so hold up. Okay, let's see if I'm actually able to make it. I'm not sure. Yep, I did not spin that far, game. Please be forgiving. Okay, so I made it. I got all those boxes that were in front of those things. In front of those freaking electric gates. I made it. Finally, the gem. Let's get the heckaroni out of here before I start raging really hard. Man, that was nothing. That was nothing but a rage. So this is a 100% pure rage game. So I might as well go and do the boss while I can. I'm about to start up and quickly start up a new record section to add to the footage, you know, in order to show off the boss.
Listen up. We are not without enemies. Some of them you may even recognize. Although they cannot harm you inside this warp room, they can attack you on your way to the next way. To get to the next warp room, use the platform that appears in the center of the room. Good luck.
It's okay, he wants us to use this platform, huh? Well, let's go ahead and just do that. Hold up. It's okay. Jumping right back to it. We gotta go stand on it, and then we gotta push up on the D-pad or analog stick. This is nothing but Okay, well, there's Ripperoo from the first game. He did study books. He did study books. Just like the ending, the 100% ending told us in the first game. He went and studied the rapid evolution of whatever, forgot what it was. But yeah, as you can see, this is what his pattern is. You got like, he sets down these TNTs and nitro boxes. The nitro boxes blow up on impact when you walk over them on instant touch. So just to be aware of that. Yeah, this is like a checkered floor, which is where he's putting them on. Or on the squares. So yeah, when he does that, be aware to stand in the area where you know for sure that he's not going to set down the nitros or TNTs at. Yeah, walking over the nitros, they instantly blow up. Just be aware of that and wait for them to just bounce on them and make himself feel okay. I don't want to like stand somewhere right here, I believe. I could be wrong if I'm wrong. Oh well. Okay, I was right. So yep, Ripperoo makes a return from the first game into this one. That's sweet. Alright. Get him, and he's done. And Crash does his victory dance in here. You can't really cancel it out at all. Yeah, just pressing the triangle views that, what it's called, the inventory up there. So yes, now we're getting teleported out there into the next warp room, and I think we're cutscene before we end the episode here. Let's take a listen, I believe.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered, 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them, and this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
It's Coco.
I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise. Crash, I can't keep the data path open much longer. Crash, you need to find...
Okay, Coco, we need to find what? Alright, so that we got to see Coco there after a while of not having been able to see her. But anyways, let's just go ahead and end off the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Give this video a like if you want, comment down below if you want. And yeah, just in general, don't forget to subscribe today if you want. And I guess that'll be all, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. I hope you're all having a wonderful and fantastic day.